Renan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we will start with the preliminary plan. I have explained you the steps. Now we'll start with the example. So while explaining the steps, that time also I gave you continuously the example against every step. Your first assignment has been already uploaded. Now this will be your second assignment in the practicals. So you will be given a drawing and you will be asked to do the preliminary part pin analysis of that component. Now here the component is trans-bearing cage and we are doing preliminary part pin analysis for the trans-bearing cage. So this is the step-by-step procedures. So yesterday I explained you the meaning and symbols, how to represent if it is only clamp, if it is clamping all over, if it is clamp and locate, and if it is locator, if it is only locator. So these are the symbols which you should be familiar.
Excuse me, sir, you're not presenting.
Oh, sorry. Is the screen visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the component. The name of this component is trans bearing cage, for which we are performing the preliminary part print analysis. So the first step is establishing general characteristics of the workpiece. So what is the functions? So this function, as a now third year engineer, you should be able to understand or infer or predict. So here the function is to house bearing diameter 100. इसमें बेरिंग आएगा दिस, ये जो 100 का जो बोर है, दैट इज दिस बोर. इन दिस बोर द बेरिंग विल गो, और बेरिंग के अंदर देयर विल बी अ शाफ्ट एंड दिस डायमीटर that is 125.00 will go inside the housing. Which housing? Gearbox housing. So the function is to house the bearing diameter 100 and diameter 125 locates in the gearbox housing. Then general configuration of the part. You have to name like this only, A, B. So handling. So in order to understand handling, you need to calculate the weight of the component. Weight of the component you can directly get in the software, but for that you'll have to first model this component in the software. Once you model it, then you can get all the properties like moment of inertia, center of gravity, weight, volume, area. If you don't want to model it, then you'll have to calculate manually. Usually what I suggest that you calculate the finish weight, and for the raw material weight you add around 25 to 30%. So let us take it as 25%. That means if my finish weight is 1 kg, my raw material weight should be sawa kg. Yeah, 1 kilo 250 grams or 1.25 kilo. So that is what is 25% more. Now how to calculate this finish weight? So for that you divide the component, and it need not be very accurate. You don't have to go very precisely. So how we will divide the component? We will consider a cylinder of diameter 125, that is this, and inside diameter 103 here, and you can take thickness as 30 and calculate the volume. So volume will be pi by 4 into d square minus again d square. So pi by 4 into bracket outside diameter square minus inside diameter square into length. So that is 30. So here in this case pi by 4 into bracket 125 square minus this. Now this bore you will have to take, not this 103, that is the circlip. So pi by 4 into 125 square. Now remember, you will have to calculate, or you will have to convert all the dimensions in centimeter first, and in the drawing it is given in millimeter. So pi by 4 into bracket, this is 12.5, 125 millimeter, that is nothing but 12.5 centimeter. So pi by 4 into bracket 12.5 square minus this ID, that is 100. So minus 10 square bracket close into, you take this length as 30. So that is one part, and multiplied by specific gravity. That will give the weight of this much finish weight, and density you can take it as 7.85 gram force per centimeter cube. Now let us calculate weight of this. So pi by 4 into d square, that is 10 ka square minus you take this ID, that is 75, that is nothing but 7.5 square. So I repeat, pi by 4 into bracket 10 square minus this bore is 7.5 square into length. Now here the length is 10, and whereas this length of this bore is 26. So what I suggest, you calculate separately. So pi by 4 into 10 square into this length, that is 10, minus pi by 4 into 7.5 square into this length, that is 26, and plus this taper. So that also you can add. So that will come, how much is this taper? So this taper will be 34 and 26, that is, so taper you don't bother because we are taking 26 from here to here. So don't bother about taper. So again I will repeat. So pi by 4 into d square, that is 10 square, into length, which is 10, minus pi by 4 into this 7.5 square into this length, that is 26, that is 2.6, and the whole multiplied by 7.85. Remember the answer that you will get, that will be in gram. So divide by 1000 to get it in kg. So now you have found out the weight of this, you have found out the weight of this portion. Now you find out the weight of this square flange. So that is taken as area into length. So what is the area? 140 into 140. Here no pi by 4 d square. So 140 into 140 into thickness, that is, this thickness is 2 into 7.85. So you have found out the weight of this, and then weight of this. Then you have to add it.
Excuse me, sir.
Then you have to add it. Yes, sir.
Sir, some students are waiting.
Okay. So you have divided into 3 parts and you are adding it. Now if you got this, if you get this weight as same 3 kilo, then your finished weight will be 3 into 1.25, that is 25% more. So it will be 3 kilo ka, it will be how much? 3 into 1.25. So 3.75. So less than 5 kg. So less than 5 kg means you can handle it easily on the machine manually. That means you can load the components physically, manually. One person is enough. You can imagine 4 kilo, you can easily hold it in a hand and fix up in the chuck. Then if you want to move the component from machine to machine or from section to section, from department to department, then what you will do? You will keep say 20 components, 25 components in a tray or in a bin, and that bin will be kept on a forklift, and like that you can carry 5 bins on a forklift from section to section or from machine to machine. This is what is handling is. Wherever you notice that there will be a damage while handling, then you need to write that whenever you are handling, especially when you are doing second setup, that time you have to see that finish what you have got in first setup, that should not be damaged. So you have to write the note that when you are clamping on the machined surface, that time you need to take soft jaw, so that that will not create any mark on the machine surface. So if you are taking hard jaw, then it will create a mark on the machine surface. So that you need to write clearly. Now here there is no grinding, and it's a casting, it's a cast and then machine. So damages to the surfaces are not many. So that doesn't mean that you will handle very roughly. You will just throw the components anyhow. जो रेगुलर प्रिकॉशंस है वो तो आपको लेना ही पड़ेगा. Like you need to stack the component, you need to keep the component in a bin properly. कैसे ही फेंक नहीं सकते, because the finished surfaces will get damaged, scratches आ जाएगा, dents आ जाएगा. So you need to keep it properly in a bin, and then this bin can be handled with the help of the forklift from machine to machine or from department to department. Now tooling, you can write carbide multi-step boring bar. Carbide multi-step boring bar means what? Multi-step means in a boring bar there are 2 or 3 tools mounted to do the various bores. Like here in this component there are 2 bores, one and this. So you will take a boring bar in such a way that on that boring bar 2 tools will be mounted. One tool will conform to this size and other tool will conform to 100 size, and the tools will be mounted one after other. Tools will be mounted one after others. The purpose of multi-step boring bar is, number one is it is going to reduce the quantity, that is instead of 2 boring bars you will need 1 boring bar, and the production rate will also be high because you are doing it simultaneously, that is this bore and this bore is happening simultaneously because of the multi-step boring bar. So that is the advantage of your multi-step boring bar. Coated HSS tools, or if you are doing it on CNC, then coated inserts. Then if you are doing it on turret lathe, then coated HSS tool. Then combination bar for diameter 75, 100 and 125. So for diameter 75, 100 is this, and 125. Now you are developing or you are designing a tool which will have these 3 tools, 75, 100 and 125. That means these 3 ID boring as well as turning are done simultaneously. So again the production will be fast and there will be good accuracy. So that is what is combination bar. Combination bar means you are combining these 3 operations simultaneously. Simultaneously, this word is important. Then third, machines. What machines you will be using? That is, since it is mass production, the quantity is not given, you can assume it as, if it is not given, you can assume 5,000 pieces per month. So machines like capstan turret, chucking automat, CNC lathe. So this will be used for first operation. Different, you have to give the different options. So you are given options like you can use capstan, turret, or automat or CNC lathe for the first operation. Then second operation में what you have to do? Second operation में you have to just hold it here, and then you are doing facing, this facing, and if required this facing, that is F4 if required. So that is done in second setup. Radius is not required to be machined, so you can just leave unmachined. There is no need to machine the radius. Now what are the other machines? Lathe machine for second operation, drilling machine with indexing jig, and then milling machine if you want to do the square. At least one side तो आपको machine करना ही पड़ेगा. So you will also need milling machine. The next step is next step. Once you decide upon the machines, then you have to go for the sequence. So what are the sequence of operation? So you can write here operation number 10, 20, 30. So operation number 10 is OD turning, facing, boring, chamfering, and recess, that is undercut. So I'll show you in the drawing. What is operation number 10? That is you are holding here on this square jaw in forja chuck, or you can hold it here also, flat surface. But here, since there is a 10R, there will not be much flat land to hold. See, remember, minimum 3 mm is required for holding. So the best option is to hold it on this square flange. Now you can do this. Phase 1 में OD turning, facing, all this boring can be finished in one setting. See the beauty, if you are doing it from this side, if your setup one is this, then you can only do this bore. You cannot do this bore and undercut. So that's why it is advisable that you perform from this side. So you can complete this bore as well as this undercut, then this taper and chamfer. Also you can do this OD turning, this taper turning, and this face. So try to do maximum number of operations. Then this is operation 10. The moment you change the setup, then your operation number also changes. So if you say operation number 10 as this, operation number 20 will be setup 2. So in that case, you reverse the workpiece. Now you can hold it here in soft jaw chuck. and you have to true this bore and then do the facing here and facing here. You have to face this surface so that you can obtain 60. The next operation, that is drill 4 holes, and operation number 40 will be at least mill one side. You have to take one small cut here because you need to locate this side. You need to locate this side. Then only the holes will come at 45 degree. So you have to mill at least one side. Then rate of production. This is your own estimation, inference. And when we are doing operation sheet, that is step number 10. So in that you are calculating and comparing. Then what is the material? Material is grey cast iron, and hardness of grey cast iron in virgin state is 160 to 190 BHN. So it is in soft condition. So up to 300 to 350. It can be machine, that is 300 to 350 BHN, remember. There are different scales of hardness measurement. So which you please write it down. If the material is very soft, I had told this last semester also, if the material is soft, like say rubber, wood, newspaper, paper, that is, then its hardness is measured in shore, SHORE. Then if the hardness is still more, like lead of the pencils, grey cast iron, then that is measured in BHN, that is Brinell hardness number. If the material is still hard, then it is measured in Rockwell. In Rockwell again you have 3 scales, that is A, B, C, and scale C is most common. Then Rockwell के ऊपर है BHN, Vickers hardness number. If the components are still further hard, then you can go for Vickers hardness. And then finally you have सबका king or father, that is say diamond. Diamond is the hardest material. So how to measure the hardness of diamond? In noops. K for kite, N for Nagpur, OO, noops. So the hardness of the hardest material is measured in noops. For example, diamond, its hardness is measured in noops. Remember, carat is not the unit of measuring hardness. In carat, the clarity or the quality of the diamond is tested. So if it is say 24 carat, that means it is supposed to be of highest quality. So these are the different ways of measuring the hardness, that is Shore, BHN, then Rockwell, then BHN, that is Vickers hardness number, and then KNOPS, KNOOPS. So next is now how the part is originated. So part, this particular component is cast. So you can say part is originated, or you can say the basic process is casting. Then you can add castings to be normalized in order to reduce or remove the stresses. The next step is you have to write what are the recorded changes in the design. So you refer the revision table in the drawing. So is there any revision table? So if it is not there, then you cannot keep quiet. You need to write there. There are no changes. Or there is no table provided, hence there are no changes recorded in the design. You need to write it explicitly, matlab clearly. Then resistance to the damage in process. So obviously there should not be any marks on the machine faces when you are handling it or during the process right from its inception till its delivery. There should not be any marks till it dispatch. Because even if a simple mark, no customer is going to take it. Then second step, auxiliary method of visualizing the part. So if the part is complicated, then you need 3D models, soft models in the software, or physical model. So that helps to understand the drawing faster and clearly. Now in this case, this is not complicated. So you can write there two views, as the component is not complicated. Two views are sufficient to understand the drawing. Then determine the principal process. So what is the principal process? Machining or turning. So you can write there, turning is the principal process. Then determine the alternate process. So here you need to write what will be the alternate process. So you can write under these steps. If the quantity is less, that is say 5 pieces, then you can do it by fabrication, that is by welding. That is, you are welding this piece, this and this, 3 pieces together, so that raw material wastage is avoided. But nobody is going to give us the, so alternate process में you need to write quantity. Say if the quantity is less, like say 5 pieces, then you can produce it by fabrication process. In that case, you will make this in 3 parts. One is this, second is this, and third is this. And you can weld it so that your raw material cost comes down, as well as your machining time is also reduced. So the principal process here is turning or machining or cutting. What are the alternate process? Fabrication, forging if the material is changed, because grey cast iron cannot be forged. Why? Because it is grey cast iron is the next step is determine the functionally important surface on the workpiece. Now functionally important surface on the workpiece you have to determine based on the tolerance, surface finish and geometry. So 75, 100 and 125. So these are the functionally important surface from tolerance point of view. You need to write 75, 100, 125. See 700, the tolerance is 0.02. Then 75, tolerance is 0.02. So these are functionally important surface. That means something is going to come or this is going to be assembled somewhere, like that it is. Like say here example of 125 means now this component is going to be assembled, and this is say 100.00198. That means here the bearing is going to be fitted. So functionally important surfaces on the workpiece can be determined on the basis of tolerance, surface finish and geometry. Obviously, the surfaces which has closer tolerances will be functionally important surfaces. So जिसका टॉलरेंस क्लोज है उसका ऑब्वियसली सरफेस फिनिश भी अच्छा होना ही है. And then based on the geometry, so based on the geometry means what? That is this. Based on the geometry means that 100, 99.99, 75, 74.99, 125. Here it is mentioned that it is to be within 0.05 TIR. So you need to pay special attention because those are geometrically important surfaces 100, 125 and diameter 75. Then sixth step is area suitable for processing. So I will explain one step and later on you can add other steps. So this is the operation number. You have to write this always in a tabular form. Then what is the operation description? Rough face F1. Rough face F1. Then rough bore D1, D2. Then rough turn D3. Then chamfer pointed 150. So whatever operations you are doing, roughing, same now you are finishing. So operation number 10, that is setup 1, you have to see that you are doing maximum number of operations. So your first column is operation number, second column is operation description, and then area suitable for location. So now here, look here, now this is your hard jaw. So which is the component is hold in hard jaw. So this is your clamping and this is your locating. So you are locating on this face and you are clamping here. See, this is a triangle and So it is clamp and locate, or it can be only clamping. But here, in this case, it is clamping and locating. Now these locators, there is a dot you can see here. Why dot? Because you are looking into this direction. The locators are from the behind, so that's why dot. And this hard jaw, देखो, clamping, it is used for clamping, so it is hollow triangle. So this is the symbol for clamping and locating. So if it is hollow triangle, it is clamping and locating. If it is filled, then it is only clamping. Now in this case, it locates also, isn't it? It locates also about the center line of the lathe. And then areas for the, one is area for locating, another is area for supporting, and then you have area for clamping. So area for clamping is square. Area for supporting is, now these four sides are used for supporting, as well as this also used for supporting. And then you do finish bore, finish face, then taper and recessing operation. Taper and recessing operation. That is, this taper and recessing is nothing but this growing. So similarly, you need to write for setup 2, then drilling and milling. Okay, so just make an attempt to write. These are the guidelines. This I am going to post it also. Maybe down. Yeah. So operation number 20, you are reversing. Okay, see now where you are holding, see here. You are holding it here in 3-jaw soft jaw chuck, and you are supporting here. Okay, or you are locating here. Fine. So for location, you are using diameter 125 and you are using this face also. For supporting, whatever surfaces are being located, those surfaces will automatically come for the supporting. So this is also used for supporting. This is also used for supporting. And then for clamping, so for clamping, this diameter 125. Now this is the jaw. See, here is a jaw hai. This is the jaw which you can see here. Setup 2 mein. And then in setup 2, what operation you are doing? You are doing this spacing and you are doing this spacing. Radius is not required to face. And then drill holes. For the drill holes, you have to locate on diameter 100 for the drill holes. Where is this diameter 100? This. Now whether to do drill from this side or from this side. So that decision you have to take. If you are drilling from this side, then drill length will be longer. Itna lamba drill lagega. And if you are doing from this side, the drill length can be short. So this. So it is better that you drill it from this side. Locate here. Support this face F2, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. So support this face F2. Locate here. And then do the drilling. For the clamping, you can use face F5. You are familiar with the design of the jig, so this is nothing for you. And once you drill the holes, you can go for the milling. Once you drill the hole, then you can go for the milling. Fine. So for milling, actually you have to tell me in the next class whether to go for drilling or milling first. Obviously, first you will have to do the milling. I am just giving you the answer also. First you have to do the milling, that is at least one side on vertical milling machine, so that when you are doing drilling, that time you can locate this bore as well as you have to locate this side also, so that you need to have two locators here. यहाँ पे एक और यहाँ पे एक, दो locators आपको लगेंगे. Okay, so that this hole can come at 45 degree. ठीक है, I'll take the attendance. बोबड़े, प्रसन्ना,
Present, sir.
अनिकेत, यश, रेनन, शुभम,
Present, sir.
सिद्धांत, हसनैन,
Present, sir.
वेलेंका,
Present, sir.
ऋतिका, अमोक,
Present, sir.
अद्वैत, उपकार, साहिल,
Present, sir.
विशाल, ओमकार, हर्ष, सबन,
Present,
अनमोल, अनमोल,
Present, sir.
धीरज, माधव,
Present, sir.
डिम्पल, प्रणव,
Present, sir.
शनि,
Present, sir.
अली,
Present, sir.
प्रशील, उमंग,
Present, sir.
विवेक,
Present, sir.
ईसा में,
Present, sir.
हसन,
Present, sir.
सलमान,
Present, sir.
खेड़ेकर,
Present, sir.
लोबो,
Present, sir.
सैमसन, शेल्डन,
So Joel
Present,
present.
sir.
शेल्डन,
Hello, sir. 9037
Present, sir.
present, sir. Mic was not working.
सॉरी,
9037, sir.
9037. ओके.
Yes, sir.
विशाल,
Present, sir.
अभिषेक,
Present,
मुकरी,
sir.
मुकरी, ऋषिकेश नाइक,
Present, sir.
आशीष,
Present, sir.
नीरव,
Present, sir.
ऋग्वेद,
Present, sir.
ध्रुव, वसीम, ओमकार,
Present, sir.
सोनिया, पोल, हिमांशु, आदिल, विपिन, आकाश, शिवम, तेंदुलकर, मंथन.
Present, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
8778 at present.
8 double. Manthan is present, no? And
Yes, sir.
Manish-
Manthan present.
8778.
Sir, and 8784.
Sorry,
8494.
8778 and 8784 present.
8494. I had taken your name.
Sir, something was wrong with my mind.
Okay, who else is there?
Sir, Advait, sir. 8784.
What is the number, Advait?
8784, sir.
8784. Okay.
Sir, 9059 present.
Okay.
Sir, 8792 भी present
Sir,
है, sir, उसका
8792.
Sorry,
इंटरनेट इशू है. सर
8792
present है.
87.
उसका इंटरनेट इशू है.
92.
Okay. ठीक है, thank you.